I'm gonna close out with the tech that I use. I'm gonna list it out. I'm not gonna tell you how I use them, but I'm just gonna give you a list just because I went longer than I expected here because I'm running up on time. But in terms of my daily tech, my main device, some of you know about this. So I got this one's still wearing its case. So let me take it out. The S22 Ultra. So I am using this one as my main device. I am using because I use two phones. So like Captain Two Phones, Michael Fisher himself. I've been using two phones for over a decade. Uh, so my iPhone 12 is still my primary communicator. My primary business tool is the Samsung S22 Ultra. I do have the Pixel 7 Pro waiting on the wings. As of this stream, I haven't taken it out of the box because all reports say how sensitive the device is. It's super slippery, and I'm still waiting for any case for that device to arrive that's worthwhile. I wasn't gonna buy some cheapy thing on Amazon, like one of those Chinese brands, like whatever that is. It's like no, I want to get the right thing. So I'm still waiting for it to arrive. I got notification that it's finally on its way. Thank you, Google. But I am still waiting for D brands too, so it's not just them. This is really cool D brand skin that I ended up buying. Like I saw it and I have to have it, but it's a skin that makes the back of the Pixel 7 Pro look like Michelangelo from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That is so cool. So in fact, I'm actually gonna pull it up so I can show you. I said I was gonna take long, but dude, I gotta go. But this just looks so cool. I have to share it. Skins. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Great. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Where's my tab here? Okay. All right. You should be able to see it now. Let me go to what? Come on. Where are the pixels? The Pixel Series 7 Pro. And there it is. Come on, you know that's super awesome. Pixels in the half shell. You wake up, it's 1993, a Saturday. You don't have to go to school. You sit down in front of a TV with a bowl of Captain Crunch. The turtles are fighting some aliens today. You're going to Jeff's house this afternoon to play Mortal Kombat. It's the last time you'll ever be happy. Dude, seriously, hats off to D Brand for their awesome marketing. But this is seriously a freaking awesome skin. I'm like, well, Gawabunga, dude, I gotta get this thing. And so I did order that along with the something because I do like that something thing because I heard the phone is like really slippery. But I'm intending to install after using it for a little bit with the stock Android. I am going to switch over to Calyx OS. I know some of you have suggested Graphene OS. Yeah, I looked into that too, but there's some things that I do want that I can't use them just in a shell that I do need for my services. So I can't sandbox everything. Basically, my point. If I wanted to sandbox everything, then definitely I'll do graphene. But it's Calyx OS for me, so that's the way I'm gonna go. But anyway, that's those are my cellular phones. For my wearables, my main one is the Galaxy. I use the Galaxy Watch, yes, but this is the Apple um, Watch Ultra, and I do use the Galaxy Watch with my iPhones. So when I'm not using this one, I take it off. More presentable is the Galaxy Watch. Yes, the Galaxy Watch, the first one. I love it. It doesn't. It ties in. It works with Apple, and it doesn't steer me wrong. But for my Android device, with my Samsung, I do use the Galaxy Watch 4, not the classic, the 4, uh, and also for nighttime for active and for tracking my sleep, I use still the Galaxy Watch Active 2. My goodness, these names, man, freaking Samsung. In terms of tablets, because I do use them, but not as much. I am using them more since the recent updates. That would be the Samsung Galaxy S7 Tab. That's my main one. Secondary to that would be the iPad. Ever since these last updates, and with my keyboard accessories for both of them, official keyboard accessories, they work as laptops because my laptop, which is now a MacBook Pro, running boot camp, so I do have Windows on it, and now apparently Linux can be downloaded for Windows 10 through the store. Basically, all three main OSs on it, but the main two that I use are Windows and Mac OS. So I hand off depending on what I'm doing with them. So I use both of them, but I have that with the Apple Studio display. So it's basically my desktop now. So for my on the go, I'm glad that the update was pushed out that makes the iPad feel like a laptop with my keyboard dock thingy. But the same thing with the latest update to the S7 Tab, which just love the dock at the bottom on it, and just like what appears to be at the start menu button that opens all the apps, just like you would on a Windows computer. But better yet, still, is the ability to use Dex. That's by far the reason I rely on Samsung tablets. I use Dex a lot, and it's taken me out of a pinch a lot of times when the internet goes down in the office. So I'm like, oh, well, what do I do now? Oh, Dex from my phone to my computer, voila! And I'm able to work on the cloud continuously. So that, and now with the addition of the Remarkable 2, which I just recently reviewed, check out my review of the Remarkable 2 with the Marker Plus. These are the devices I use on the daily, from wearables to phones to tablets, to, I guess you could say, media consumption. But one thing that's changing right now are my headphones. So I'll discuss headphones probably in a separate video, but I don't know when I'm going to be able to do that. So I'll say probably for the next tech stream, whenever that might be. Especially since a little something arrived from Porsche Design. Um, I think I have enough Porsche Design tech now to just be able to do a video on it. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments. But I think I've rattled on enough. I gotta go. Thank you so much for joining me as long as you have. And for this year, for those of you that have tuned in this far, you're the ones that made this possible. And even if you haven't liked everything I had to say, I appreciate you taking the time to hear me out, because none of this would be possible without any of you. Thank you so much. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Most importantly, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. I'll see you in 2023.